For me, the most important finding is that when the UK experiences some kind of emergency, whether that's flooding or perhaps a power outage or even a particularly shocking crime, there are people out there who will seek to use that, whether they're extremists or foreign state actors or bad faith individuals. They will seek to use that to exploit existing social tensions, and our report has found that unfortunately there are no shortage of social tensions, particularly because of the declining levels of trust between the public and the state. The most important thing that we need to change right now is to factor in the fraying social contract, the threat posed by extremists and bad faith actors to how we plan to handle emergencies. We have good plans for how to handle emergencies immediately, but we have to recognise there is a much more sceptical and mistrustful public out there, and that they may be much more susceptible to mis- and disinformation around a crisis that will make everyone's jobs much harder. Everyone involved in resilience and emergency planning should be very concerned about the findings in this report, whether they're in Whitehall, in the emergency services, or in local government. It's vital they understand that the public who they will be trying to support through a crisis or emergency may be much more sceptical about what they're being told, less likely to behave the way that they might want to, and are much more susceptible to mis- and disinformation than in the past. We're focusing increasingly on social cohesion, on counter-extremism, and on democratic resilience, because these are the emerging threats to public safety and community safety as much as traditional crime and disorder. One of the recommendations in our report is that local authorities, local resilience forums, the government should better understand which parts of the country may be particularly susceptible to exploitation by extremists in times of a crisis. And we will shortly be beginning a new research project which will be looking to understand how you can measure extremism and start to quantify the threat different communities may face.